Hey, good afternoon. Today we're at 123 Live headquarters and we are here with Marc Weber from Audio Spill. He's going to be giving some insights into spatial 360 audio. Welcome, Marc. Hello there, how are you doing?
Very well, thanks.
Excellent.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, very welcome.
So I started off studying music in London. I was on a music performance course, which also had a lot of music tech involved with it. And after uni, I joined Sony Computer Entertainment. So I joined their audio department, and I was mainly working on games like SingStar, Guitar Star, and Dance Star as well. And yeah, that kind of got me. I was there for 3 years, and during that time, I kind of slowly got more interested in sound in general, sound effects and stuff like that, sound design. Okay, so 360 sound is basically, it's sound all around you. You can imagine it as a sphere all around you. So it's front and back, left and right, and up and down. So different to your normal, 5.1 or 7.1 setups, which are all very horizontal. They might go around you, but it's just that there's no up and down plane. 360 audio will provide that, so wherever you look, it should correspond to how it would be in reality. And the difference is normally that you're listening on headphones as well, so it's very much a headphone-based experience, which makes it ideal for VR. Anything that you're closely immersed to, with gaming, for example. It's a representation of sound as it would be in the real world. That's kind of the best way I can describe it, I think. A friend of mine who's a director, I worked on a film with him, I think 2013 it was, just general sound design, sound effects. And then we kind of lost touch, and about 2 years later, so he got back in touch with me, telling me that he's been doing a lot of VR stuff, and really researching it, and complaining that there weren't really enough audio specialists, for the 360 sound of VR sound side of things. So that's where he kind of asked me if I wanted to look into it, and then we started working together. That's kind of where it started, really. Him asking me to research stuff, and then I kind of from there got interested myself, and then took it further, really. Yeah. On the software side of things, I mainly use Reaper, which is an audio workstation, and within that there's certain plugins that you can use to position the sound within that 360 space. So not just left and right panning, but up and down and tilting and rotational panning. So yeah, it's very much a case of working with those tools and then exporting it, in the right formats to have it spatialized with the video. It's difficult to explain without demonstrating it, I have to say. I mean, this year it feels like it's been very much based on developing the content, getting the technology side up and ready for the content creators to now come in and create interesting content, because there hasn't actually been enough of it, I think, this year. So I'm hoping that this year will be more we'll see more creative content being developed, and yeah, I think content is the key word, really. That's how to push forward any new technology. If it's interesting content, then the technology will be able to support that. So yeah, I'm intrigued about this year. I think people are slowly becoming more aware of it. I think there's still certain people that have no idea about it, which is fine, because there hasn't actually been that much content out there for them to experience it. But spatial audio, I think its role is really to support and immerse the viewer. And I think it definitely adds another layer of immersion. If you have a stereo audio track for the 360 video side by side to a spatial audio, I think people then will notice the difference, even if they're not audio specialists. So it's something that people might not be consciously aware of, but I think it would really help for to sell the package as a whole, kind of thing. A lot of research, that's for sure. I think we're all in the same boat at this point. You know, there's no real structured guidelines, very few anyway. So it's a case of, I think, getting the tools and just start creating content. You know, experimenting, seeing what you can do really to get ideas and be involved in forums. You know. Talk to other audio specialists, you know. YouTube is a great resource, yeah, absolutely. YouTube is probably one of the best, actually. And Facebook as well. There's loads of Facebook groups that specialize in VR, actually. I've signed up to loads, and you know, people post their content there or their test projects, which you can download and have a look at, and that's a great way to learn as well.